Alright, developers, let's talk about crypto and particularly about the Elrond chain. 15,000 transactions per second and a gas fee of like 0.0001 euros. And the transaction per second can scale up to hundreds of thousands of transactions per second. If that is not incentive enough for you to start building on the Elrond chain, then you don't know what you're missing. Let's build on Elrond chain and let's make the world a better place now. So, hello everybody, my name is Bogdan and I'm a developer. I'm not a front-end developer, I'm a back-end developer. And the Elrond team, they have a really good tutorial about like how you can start building smart contracts, but I was struggling to find a way of like how to interact with those smart contracts from the front way, because if you want to build something, considering that it's so convenient to use the Elrond chain to actually build anything that you want to, and it's going to have value. Even if you build an application only for your family, it's still going to be valuable. Then you need to build everything, connect front-end and back-end. So, building on top of that, I created myself some nodes that I'm going to use. So actually I didn't even make a commit, I'm just going to commit. So okay, second commit. Actually, I have something else to talk about. So what I'm gonna do here, this is gonna be like a hackathon. I'm really busy with my job, but I just cannot miss this opportunity. So what I did about like in the last 2 or 3 days, I looked around trying to figure out how to code on the Elrond chain, and basically I'm gonna like recreate here what I was able to do so far. So what I was able to do, I was able to learn how to use the templates to start an Elrond smart contract, deploy it, and interact with the contract using snippets, and then I was able to develop a web application. Right now I only know how to log in, but it's cool enough, and I think it's worthwhile sharing until I learn also like use the smart contract from that web application. Demo time. Yeah, I didn't prepare for this, so I'm gonna switch back to the demo that I used. So okay, here this is the application that I built last night. So just to showcase what is the functionality. Alright, so this is the application that we're going to build. Here is the application. So yeah, you're now logged in. Time to log in to connect to your wallet. I have my I'm going to use the user key store, and there you go, and you connected. And as you see, this is it reads the address of your wallet and also how much funds you have in your wallet. Well, I haven't figured out this, but just in comparison, if you want to look at the same wallet using the testnet wallet application, I'm just gonna probably do it like this. So access existing, use the same key. Alright, so actually like what I have in the wallet, it's 9.50 cents, actually equal. So I still don't understand the numbers and how they're supposed to be parsed, but that would be for the next tutorial. So let's learn how to build this application, because I think a lot of us developers kind of like get stuck just because the documentation from like end to end is not complete. There's like things missing, pieces missing, and it's kind of like in a way of like getting yourself up and running. Okay, so I'm gonna close everything, gonna stop this application. Probably I will have to open it and look at it in the future, but until then, that's it. So the documentation also only one time. This is the boilerplate code. Like actually, like this setting up the workspace. You go to like elrond.com and the docs. They really help you a lot if you designing a smart contract. This video right here, it's really good of showing you how to get you up and running, how to configure Visual Studio Code, and how to write the first contracts. So I'm gonna try to do the same thing here. So my Visual Studio Code is configured, because you see I have this tool right here. But before I do anything with it, I need to actually set up the workspace and use this one. Yes, I want to do this, and the workspace have been set up. So yes, does it add something? Only the Elrond workspace, which I think it's good to commit it to this repository. So okay, let's do this. Before this, so now let's just gonna start like we'll start like this, and use template smart contract. Okay. Something. I'm tired. I need more sleep. But yeah. Yeah, I need to go to new origin. Okay, we're good to go. Let's go again here. So smart contracts, I have nothing, and templates we need to refresh, and there you go, we have the templates. And now from here, let's pick the crowdfunding EGLD, and new contract, and we're gonna give him a name. So okay, this is kind of like a repository. So crowdfunding. Okay, this is good enough. So okay, I'm just gonna from here, I know that I don't need this, and the test I don't need I'm gonna delete the API and test, because actually Elrond uses one.test, so let's keep it simple and test. Great. And let's make a commit. now right click, build the contract. Alright, I should just want to check something. Yeah, we also need to add to the request. I think I'm gonna use this to commit. It's faster. So okay, and now we can just run the tests to check everything it's in order. And what we're gonna do, we're going to deploy this. Again, right click, run contract snippets. Probably might not work. Yesterday I had to do some little hacks to deploy. So testnet deploy. Oh, this is new. I didn't have this. Testnet check deployment. Man, the address is empty. Missing what? Alright, so there's no deployment. Run contract snippets. Testnet deploy status green flag. Alright, so we need to deploy. Let's see if it works. Message internet server error. So it's one of those things that this video is intended to address. I need to really open my notes from yesterday. Actually, I'm gonna go right into the workspace inside here. So is my crowdfunding this one into the interactions. So in case you cannot deploy, you need to use this gateway, which is different than the one in the template. And let's see if we do this. So we'll go to the interaction, testnet snippets, and this is the proxy. I guess it works also like this, but yesterday I used this and it worked. So let's try again and see if it works. Run contract snippets. Testnet deploy, and let's see. Fingers crossed. Yay! Yes, we have our contract, and we're gonna save this because we're gonna interact with this contract, but not well. Yeah, we can interact through this. Let's just do this first. I'm gonna I'm gonna save this at the end of the file because I had those addresses there. So contract address, and there you go. So first, some interactions still using the snippets that the Elrond team, they were like truly awesome and prepared them those interactions for us. So contract snippets, again, what you can do now, we can check deployment. As right now, as you see, it works. You can check, and the balance is 0. Use username still, and there you go. Other things, and we're really gonna go fast because probably gonna have a couple of hours until we finish doing everything. So now run contract snippet again. Let's send funds. Now this is gonna be a little bit more. Did it work? Well, I guess so, because we've sent a value of 3, and if we can check the contract again, status or current funds. So current funds, there you go. That's the status of our contract. This is enough playing with these contracts, because actually the contract is deployed. If we want to navigate to the the Explorer, testnet Explorer, and we get this contract that we actually deployed right now on the testnet, we can look that is, and there you go. This is the actual contract details, and this is the transactions that we've sent to it. Let's just look at it for the transaction. What? And this is the value that we have sent. And let's do another one. Send another transaction. I hope it works. Send funds. So we send again, and now checking the contract. Current funds. There you go. It's 6. And now here for the same address of the contract, let's make this bigger. So I have 2 transactions. Alright, now in again in the readme, so actually let's do this commit. So to send funds using this. Okay. So we're pretty much done with this, and what we need to do now in the nodes, like still from the Elrond network, there's this project startup DAP. I'm gonna clone this one somewhere else, because we're gonna use this project to interact with the smart contract that we have just deployed. So initially, and then we'll rewrite our own, but we need to look at this code. I'm gonna remove everything that is inside here. Yeah, I know you guys got scared when I wrote that. I'm really tired. This will be fine. Alright, that was a lot of stuff there. So that was a good time to clean it up. So cd, so let's do it again. So let's just clone this one. So start it up, and inside here there is the React crowdfunding template. Yarn start. No, install first. No, we need to change the address of the wallet that is sending funds. So code, and this is the source. Well, actually, I want to say first if it runs. Yarn start this one. Definitely not good. Yep. I truly hope that this is working. Alright, insertion there. Probably I need to stop the other one. What is this? Oh, I think I close it. Alright, so I don't understand why Chrome doesn't like this localhost thing. So this is the template provided by the Elrond team, and you can see here I have like connect, and it's doing the, sorry, and you still need to let's just send funds now using this one. This is telling me this and the contract address, and this is well, actually the contract has, but the denomination is done. It's so small that it just doesn't show. We can check the funds on the contract using the snippet. So actually, let's go back to the before we use sending funds from here. Let's just check the funds again using the snippets. Let's run contract snippets, current funds. All right, 6 funds. So now but we're sending to a different contract. Close one. No, I don't know. I'm just gonna go back. All right, and refresh. All right. Where is the? Well, it might work using the wallet that they provided for us. I'm just gonna try, but I don't know. Please enter your current password. Use the test. Oh no, I used it my password. So I don't understand why it's not picking it up. So test. Use the password. Okay. Waiting for the manager. Come on, testnet. Failed. Yeah. I need to probably this contract doesn't exist or something. So we have our contract at where we're gonna send funds. It's this one. So the previous one. Where do we update the contract addresses? Crowdfunding test. Yeah, it's that one. And just update this one. Yeah, the beauty of React. And let's now send funds to this one. Yes. Well, I hope it's gonna go faster now because actually that contract exists. Yay, success. And let's use the snippets here and see what's like contact snippets. Current funds. And there you go. 9. We have 0.0000 9. I really need to learn how this denomination works and actually what you need to do to see the actual value in human readable format. And that's it for now. I'm gonna close this. We don't need it anymore. Actually gonna close everything, and including the contract running. Probably this one is good to keep it around. We're gonna refer to it, actually not to this one, to my notes. Well, yeah, let's just keep it as much things possible around. So we did the demo, and now how do we build this? Because we want to build the same application, and well, I'm not a front-end developer, so I wrote some snippets for me to help me out. And in this project here, let's go. All Right, so we have there the crowdfunding smart contract, just this, and now we want to build this crowd. Maybe it's better to do crowdfunding web app, maybe even the same name, so to tie them all together. So Elrond, web app. Actually, I like this one, and let's do it. So all I want right now is just to web app. It's just to see that this application runs. I'm gonna open this when I need them. It's way better like to keep things as clean as possible. Alright, and now we are start. Yep, okay, so this one works, and now in my notes I have that I need to clean it up. So what to remove from my actually to be even easier, I think I'm gonna open the project in here. Yeah, we want to save the readme and just to have the readme around. I don't need to get used to that. So what do I need to do to clean the project? From the source, we don't need this index CSS, and up this goes away to logo. Apparently I need to remove, yeah, we don't need to. And now from up.js, just leave a single div. Alright, let's do that. Okay, so this so I'm gonna write here hello Elrond. Okay, I'm gonna be like that. It's really not that inspiring, but from index remove the index CSS. So reference. Okay, let's just see now that it still runs. I guess this is it though. Up.js cannot found up. Oh, also this one. Well, yeah. The CSS there's no point, and also the logo there's no point. And now I have more problems. Can I find more CSV? Where is this one reference? Well, definitely hope I did not create too much problem for myself. Alright, yeah, I did not. It works. Okay, so let's do this commit, created React app. So we have the app, and that to get us up and running still, so I wrote some notes here to have a better development experience. So Chapter UI, getting started, Let's add this references. And until it installs the references, this is how we add this really nice theme for Violet. I highly recommend it. I was like playing with Bootstrap until I saw somewhere on the internet, wow, way easier to start working with Chakra than with Bootstrap. All right, and this one I don't remember exactly where it's better to add it, but I think it would be in the app. I think here. I'm just really gonna check in my my previous project, just to make sure. Workspace. So where did I put it? Elrond. Source. Is it here? In the index Chakra, yeah, we added to the index. So let's do this. And now I think that my notes, they also have some things to help me out with the theme. Dark theme. Actually, I did that. So how do I customize that theme? I have write this. Oh, actually, I need to also import extend theme. So also this, and I'm gonna copy the. Well, I'm just gonna copy so I don't waste too much time with the setup than needed. So that's it. Let's see if it runs. Start. And it should be dark this time. It's not. Yeah, because I'm not passing the theme. Because I also need to do this. Theme equals to pass it to the shotgun. So theme equals theme. Let's see if you know. Well, alright, finally. Yeah, it would be way nicer to work with this one. Actually, I'm gonna keep some the old projects around just for snippets. Close. For snippets is good. And actually, when I looked here, the point is, it's really not that obvious to work with the project from the Elrond team. It's a very big project, and it's quite hard to work around. I think it has its value to first create some basic routing. I'm missing a dependency. I think I need to make React because I need this. I don't think I have ever added. So how do I do this? Will it work if I just have it? Yarn add, and I say this. Yeah, it does. Alright, so So I added the routing, and now let's just add the imports. Application. So layout, private route. Yeah, this is what I did. This is gonna like, don't worry about the private route. I just want some. Well, actually, that's above there. It doesn't matter. So private route needs, works like this: route, and that's it. That's all I need to do. Okay. Okay. New folder. Components. And I'm gonna do, so what I have here, I have the home. Well, yeah, it's complicated. We'll do a simple one. We're not gonna. We'll eventually understand what I'm doing here. But that was my pain, mainly from the Elrond developers. They just, the code, it's not helping you trying to understand how the technology works. The way the start application was written. So what I want to do here is add the home component. JavaScript. And the only thing I'm gonna probably say, not even, yeah, I need the React, probably some use state, and we're gonna do this const okay, return. Yeah, const, that's what's not working. So hello home. And now inside the routes from the app, well, we're gonna do it like this. Just gonna copy the imports, the route, router, routing, route. I wonder why is this one import? It's not used. I'm gonna look at the application here. So the private route, even this one is not using it. So okay, let's do this. import is not exported from React router DOM. How is that possible? Okay. Then I need to Google it. How do I use this? So React router S6. Okay, are you showing me how to install? Dependencies. It's not showing me how to install. Why would you write a guide if you don't do that? This is what you need. Maybe it does. Yeah, history. That's the history. You're explaining too much, I think, and I didn't land it on the right page. Okay, I need to figure out how to install that. So I figured out what's wrong. I still don't know if I can fix it. Is basically I'm using the experimental version in my project that I worked on yesterday. So I need to remove it now to try to be consistent. At least I know how it works here. So yarn remove this one. Yes. Yeah. Okay, it got out. And apparently with this tutorial I need to add history and DOM next in order to add it. So alright. Okay, so at least now if I start it should not tell me that I cannot import that. So let's see. Yarn start. It might be something else, but no, not dependency. Alright, user location maybe. What? This doesn't make any sense at all to me. I need to figure out also this one. So until I do, I'm gonna stop. Okay, so I have figured out what was the problem. Basically here you need to use also router on top of routes. As you can see it works now, but I did a commit right before researching why it's not working, and just gonna stop the application, git stash. So just to be completely alright, so let's just recreate the bug right now. So yarn start. So this alright, so use location may be used only in the context of a router. I'm not using use location, but I think it's coming from like the Chakra framework. I'm not gonna research right now. So that's to fix this you need to add router. So alright, we save and the problem is fixed. Okay, now let's continue. I think right now it's a good time to look at this like Elrond provider, how I build this one, because looking at the app, there's the router and there's the layout. Actually no, let's do the layout first. This is actually like a tip that I got from the Elrond templates. I'm gonna move to their templates and open yeah, starter, and here we are crowd because I think it's better to look in the template than into my notes, due to the fact like how do you reverse engineer. And it would be also good to start your start, because the way, would you like to run a different port? Yes. The way I figure out how it's all wired, basically like taking a look at this application, the starter template. Okay, so it has it's not that important right now to look at it. It has this the React crowdfunding template. It has the content, context, components, and there's the layout. As you can see, it adds that layout here, which like the footer and the navbar. And I thought that it was cool, because I don't know that much front end to do this. And the way it ended up to be, for me, it was basically a simple layout with some stuff behind and some stuff after, and then the children. So I'm gonna do that also here. Components, new file. So layout, JavaScript, and here it's just a const. Layout. I'm just gonna copy it because it's way faster and you don't need to watch me typing things. Alright, so we have the layout, and now because the children can be passed as a prop to the layout, we can put the private route. And like how I did the private route, let's just build a simple one. And because basically this one, once we have the Elrond context added, we can check is logged in or not, and then in case it is logged in, then we can let it pass through. But until then, it's just added anyway. It's like the layout and home. We just need to add new file, private route, just, and here we're just gonna get the most things. Well, pretty much should be similar. Maybe I don't have home layout. Well, I don't have an error here, and I only have like a home. Maybe it's good also to do an about, but not right now. In the layout, it's not this is a circular dependency. It's good that I don't use it, but routes and so on. So home, layout, and login is gonna be, I don't even have a login right now, so we'll deal with that later. Basically that's it, that's left. And what's alright, let's do it again. Okay, this is the same thing. So I don't have this context yet. I do have the rest. I don't have this variable, and then the route is only the home, and I'm gonna leave that one there. Okay, so this is the private route now, and now the layout, I can pass the private route as the variable. So see how it was looked at it there. So I have the routes, and then the this doesn't belong here anymore, and now I'm just gonna use layout and in here I'm gonna put private route. Well, I definitely hope it works. I don't even know where it needs to be here. Well, there you go, it works. Woohoo! Let's do a commit here. So we added the layout. Lay and private route. Okay, now to the hard part. How do we build this Elrond provider? Well, basically, I copied most of it from this template, but this is a Java TypeScript, and our project is JavaScript, so it's gonna be a little bit like changes that we'll need to do. So in their project, they have context, and it's basically this one. In the index, it has it exports like the context provider, use context and use dispatch. And what I did is in my example, I just renamed them because it makes more sense. It's the Elrond provider, use Elrond context and use Elrond dispatch. But I'm not going to copy it from this project because that's the actual better to see what I did in order to create it, so you guys can create it, so you don't rely on my project. Okay, now I'm gonna use the project and copy this the entire folder from their project. So okay, so what's it? Copy and source, and I'm gonna say paste. Okay, but this is a TypeScript. As you can see, it has this type annotations. And in order to get around them, just we don't need any interfaces, just the interface gets dropped off. And now I think I just deleted in the when I'm in the index. Yeah. Yeah, I need to go to the other project. Just the interfaces. They're just like bare bones. Yeah. So create context. This turns to this, and now also this one. We add context, and now the children, I don't need to know the type, and I think that's it for this here. And what we also need to do, instead of like context provider, this one gets renamed to Elrond provider. There you go. Use context, use Elrond context. Let's just rename this one to context, and Elrond context. Yeah, so that's too much. I think this is sufficient, only one context. Alright, so use Elrond context, and then use Elrond dispatch, this one, so it makes more sense when I actually use it. Is Elrond dispatch. Alright, and from here I don't need this rename, because this is actually, they caused a lot of confusion to me when I was looking at the code in their template. Yeah, this is TypeScript. Let's just put them to JavaScript before we use rename. Also the file extension, JavaScript. All of them, they need to be JavaScript. Yeah, we need to fix them. So first things first, this file, I'll format it, and well, state type, I don't need to. Oh, also, so the state will have things there also. because we need to add also the reducer and the state. But let's just deal with this files. The reducer, this is a type and this is another type, so we don't need these types. And this is the state and the action and the state type. So basically this is it. The reducer is actually quite clean now. And in the state there's an interface, two interfaces. I guess they are nice to be kept around, but the JavaScript doesn't understand the notation and it's just causing me problems of like understanding the code. Yeah, storage and session. I guess I also need to do this, but I'm gonna look at first of like I don't need to import the states type, dispatch type, only the reducer. That's probably all I need. Okay. Actually, I think I'm gonna rely on errors because this is what I did last time to figure out how to wire this. Okay, let's see if we have errors. We don't have errors because it's not wired. So now I have the Elrond provider, Elrond connection, Elrond dispatch, and what I need to do is use them here in the app. So let's just do that. So the router, we use Elrond provider. There you go. So now, yeah, it doesn't understand a lot of things. So let's see. In the context reducers like throwers, I handle action type. Line 45. Why doesn't go there? Well, there are too many things changed probably. It crashed. Yeah, it literally crashed. That doesn't go. That's why it doesn't go there. So where was the error? It was like script start. Can I go? Yeah. No. It's not that one. It's not relevant. That one. I need to run again. I closed the error before. But where is this? Where is this error? Okay, guys, I'm gonna pause again until I figure it out. Okay, so I think I found it in the reducer. There's still a type, action type, but the error is really obscure. I cannot guarantee it's this one, and I will probably have more unhandled action type. Yes, we can do this action type like this. This will probably work. Let's try start. And now it's the same error. Okay, we're digging around. So I think the problem with this error is because of conventions, and React is not able to find some imports like this one, storage sessions, and it's going into the default Steam path. I don't even know why. I hate this type of that when a framework is trying to guess. Yeah, I'm gonna look in a lot of locations. Okay, so I'm gonna worry about this error after I add also the storage and session. and like I did before, I'm just gonna copy it from the React crowdfunding template. So is the storage, there's the context component, and then storage and session copy. So components, it's directly in the source. Paste. Alright, so storage, I'm gonna do the same. First thing, I'm gonna rename the file JavaScript and then see what's inside. Of course, there's the key item, could be any, and I don't know what that is. And again, key, if it's any, why would you do TypeScript if you still make it to any? But definitely okay. Okay, so I added the session. Let's see this one. Oh, moment, I need moment. Yeah, not moment, maybe. And moment. There's a lot of things. Well, it worked. Yeah, yes. I remember it did work, and it's something very in here in the state. So storage session, I guess but now this one, these things from the Elrond network, ERDJS. So I think this is what I did. Add, and then I added those dependencies. Yes, it worked. Well, I don't know if it works, but at least this one was able to find it. And what's next? Well, let's see how many errors there still shows up here. Yeah, start. Yeah. Where's this one? Events. Drone. Crowdfunding with public. Oh. There's too many. There's also this application. I don't know. I think there are too many watchers. I'm gonna. This one's closed. So there's my notes. Okay, so I'm just gonna close my notes for a while. So close this. Okay, so it works. Actually, yoo-hoo, it works. I'm gonna make a commit. This not used, we're gonna deal with them. But right now, let's do this commit, because that was a major refactoring step and copying. Alright, so how do you call this one? I think it's more relevant, let's say, created Elrond provider. Yeah. Yeah, so I've created this Elrond provider. Is basically in the index is being exported, and it's using the state, and this is the reducer, and this is how you add it. Now we gonna do the interesting part. So how do we log in? Because it's like hello home. Let's just play with it and create this button, the that does the authentication. I'm gonna copy the button from this, like crowdfunding, yeah, from this one. Is basically how I figure out how to do this is the following way. Yarn start here. I really hope I'm not getting in trouble too many listeners again. So is this one. This is like the wallet, and then I connect with Elrond that does this. And I'm gonna sorry. I don't know what port it opened. Yes. 3001. Okay, see the button that does this. So login with key store. How I figure out where this one is I basically search the project, and it's in this file wallet txt, and then we're gonna do the same. We're gonna say that this wallet, we're gonna copy it. So wallet txt. We're not gonna play with ledger. So component, paste it in here. Rename, and we're gonna say open wallet. Well, I don't know. Wallet login. Wallet. What name did I give to the other one? It's probably better to use the same naming convention. Recent workspace. I think I named wallet login. Yeah, let's just use the same name. Oh, too many things around here. Oh, I switched the complete. Yeah. React, starter-dapp, no. Learn Elrond. This one. Yes. So I guess I need to. The way to open that one be from the command line. If I ever need to. Maybe I'll switch between these two. Yeah. No, this one's running. I'm really sorry, guys. Too many things flying around. So workspace, my notes. This one. I need them all. Cannot just okay. So I said that this one is gonna be wallet login. Rename. Okay, wallet login, and is gonna be of type JavaScript. Oh, okay, I had that name there. That was supposed to be. So also rename JavaScript. And now what I'm gonna do, well, does it only one step back, and storage and session? This should be the same, and then there's no specific TypeScripts, and only this one. I want to add something. Oh, well, let's just test it first to see that at least we get there. Yarn start. Sorry, can't be reached. So what am I doing again? Flavicon, crowdfunding, public. Like this is again an import of some. Storage insertion. Use context. Yeah, it's this imports from context. I really don't like that they did it like that. It's just okay. So what I need to do from context, I need to put the index. So what we do is not use context, is use Elrond context, and not dispatch, use Elrond dispatch. This should be it. But this error is just not helping us at all. It's just pointing you in a lot of locations. And then what else? Still. Path. Well, I have to stop. You're not gonna watch me hunting this error. So I'll make a commit and then I'll redo. Actually, I'll gonna do commit first and then I'll stop the only the wallet. Only I added the wallet and it doesn't work. You know, at least I know what to focus. So. Just push this and then we continue. Alright, I'm gonna stop so we can stash. Alright, so I think I figured out there's also like initial state. Why doesn't it say that I cannot import that? Include that will be committed. I'm really trying to okay, where is that message that is just like, yeah, can't be reached? And here I'm really trying to throw unhandled error event. Very difficult to work with this type of errors. Okay, I'm gonna fix this one state first. So I guess we still have to copy stuff from React crowdfunding. So where's this state? Storage session state and initial state. So what are you trying to import there in the wallet? Context. Unused, okay. Oh yeah, well I imported them but I don't. Okay, use context. I'm really sorry, that's chasing around. So probably use context. Where there's use context, actually we need to use Elrond context. And then use dispatch, we need to use Elrond dispatch. Is there anything else? Then initialized goes to, well, the only thing that doesn't like is the spelling, so maybe that's it that I was missing. Yeah, start. No, there's more. So use context. I'm not maybe in use context something there in the index. Yeah, there's the state. So I need to, where's the state? From the private route of, alright. So index, there's the state, so storage. Where is this file? Come on. State type, components. No, context, state is this one. Have I deleted something more? Well, I'm really sorry chasing around on it. Alright, so this is not error related to, because I just noticed that this system limit number of watches reached, so I googled it to figure out this is the thread. I'm gonna try this before anything else. So I'm stopping. Can you is it done? You don't need to be super user. Yeah, sudo it does. Okay, let's try. Alright, start. Okay, so that was the problem, because it works. So I did nothing. While I was like searching for this, I only formatted this wallet file. So let's see how it works, because we are not using the actual wallet. It's not included. We need to add it. So the layout is showing children's, and you can see here there's the route. It rows the home. So for the moment, let's just add to test and see if we can log in, and just gonna remove it. So from here, return hello home. Well, I guess it's gonna be like this. And now probably need to add another div. Okay. And now let's import the wallet login. Is probably not gonna look so fancy, but let's just see it there. Alright, so it has this, and now when you click, it does work, so it triggers, which is exciting. So we can test again the, what is it, the login, user testnet login. And we were able to locate, but we don't see any information. Actually, we do see it here on the path, but we don't want to get it from the path. And first thing, let's make the button nicer. This is easy. The button, to make it nicer, we just go to the wallet and we add a proper button here from Chakra. Button, yes, and we just move the on click. We don't care about the class name, and the content, we just say open wallet. I guess we can say open testnet wallet to make sure that we stay consistent. I'm making a recording. Sorry guys. Open testnet wallet. Net wallet. Okay. So we have this button that opens our wallet. I still don't understand everything that this reducers and context they do, because well, I didn't close that. We'll add the close button after we figure out the flow. So now we know that we can log in with using the wallet. And let's just remove this button. It doesn't do anything else anymore. Okay, so we have this layout login with we'll make it nicer a bit later. And we make a commit now, so we say wallet login works. So let's figure out the private routes. Now, in the private routes, well, let's go to my notes. Yeah. Private route, you can now import from the context, use Elrond context, and from there you get the login, and then using the login you can query for it, and you can only restore the login. So let's just add this screen login first, and then put it there. New file. I'm gonna try to copy as much as possible. Login JavaScript. I'm gonna get it from here. It's not a lot of things. It's just that's it. Now in private routes, to make that happen, we're gonna say import. Well, yeah, you guys have suffered enough with me typing. So here basically is only the login that I need. So cost login around context. Actually, I don't even need the use this patch. Remove. And I can do this here. So if you're not logged in, what? Return login. Login is not defined. Why not? Why would not be defined? Because I did not import it. So we need to import it. Okay. Where is it? It's here. Actually, we can probably trim that one later on. Home, we're gonna remove it from home so we don't see it. Hello home. And why I still see it? Because I have too many windows opened. I don't even know where it is. Yeah, let's try to start again. Alright, time to connect to a wallet. From where is this one? Is this from login? Yes. Oh, it works already. Okay. I need to private route. This is what I did, and then in case it is logged in, you go to home. Well, yeah, I have everything. So actually, I'm gonna also get this padding because I think I liked it. Let me put it to home. Okay. And now there's also the wallet login. Let me trim these things. The wallet login with key store file. Where's this text? Okay, I don't want this, and I don't want this. I just want a simple button. Okay, wallet is this one. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so time to connect to your wallet, and then this. So this one comes from the login, and then the wallet, which is basically only this button. So after we log in, we should just go, if this works, we should go back to home, where home right now we can say, hello home, you have connected to your wallet. So we can just do two things. To your wallet. Okay, so to also make it nice, I guess I can do the heading instead of like just a div. But not like that. I don't know from where to import that from. Chakra. Okay. So let's log in now and see how it behaves. And not good. Also, why not? Because I don't know. Let's see. Why not? Private route. Routes should go home. Can I go home? No. Cannot go. Use Elrond context. Yeah, this is a method. Maybe because of this? Yes. that was it. All right. Okay, so we are connected. Actually, I'm curious if we need these things in our current setup. Well, yeah, there you go. So it actually works like that. Because I have a lot of like not used. Probably better to leave it there, but I'm gonna create more I'm gonna just confuse myself a bit more in the future. So for now, it's better like that. Let's add that information that about like what wallet is this one and how much money it has inside. In home, how I did it last time, I gonna look again. React File. Nope, this is their template. Where's my home? Okay, so we can get the address. That's basically all we need for that. So you get the address from the Elrond context, and then let's just worry about only displaying the address and then talk about like getting the funds from the wallet. So now let's just like view the address. Let's just do this into our home component. And we actually saw that we don't need loading, error, logged in, and dapp. You only need the address. Well, not there. Here. Okay, so we got the address. And the way we use it is basically my address. So you can say Elrond address. Something's wrong, not defined. Yes, we need to import it from context. Does it work? I need to find again and we see the address. Yes, we do. And now we need to see the funds. Well, for funds, the way I figured out how to view the funds, I was looking into the actual wallet provider here. Into they have a lot of things in the tutorials in this crowdfunding template, but I was not able to see a component assets a way for the contract. It has some cool features, basically default a crowd fund, and then in the crowd fund I can see that it has current funds, and you use the contract functions, and was just very difficult for me to understand how it works. But I figured out a simpler way how to do it, and I think it's better from the wonderful developer Telegram group. I got to a note about where you can view the Elrond, how you can read the Elrond API. So in my notes related about Elrond, I pick snippets from what I do, and there was this messages on that thread that Maiar placed some pointers and redirect wallet part Elrond files delegation. No, actually someone else replying to call. Actually, API docs from Elrond.com. Yes, this one is it, the Swagger API. And actually I'm gonna add this one to this notes here in the readme, because they're really important. I don't care about cross-splitting. Really? No, not this readme, the other readme. From a level up. Go. Yeah, this one. Yeah. And I should remove this one because it does nothing useful. Delete. Alright, so for you guys here, I'm just gonna copy, take a look at and add. Just it's simpler. I'm gonna say Elrond API. API notes. And just paste this one here. Useful. Alright, so we are looking at the Elrond API, and here basically we can see how we can tokens accounts, and basically it's no address, not accounts, maybe accounts. couldn't remember which one because I was like poking around through them. Let me refresh my mind and see which one I actually used. In the home. So yeah, it is the accounts. So let's see how we use it first. So okay, accounts and then with the address, and we do have into our nodes our address. This is the actual address of our wallet that we keep logging in, and so accounts address. When you try it out, we know that we are on testnet, so we set it here, and accounts address straight out, paste the address and then execute. And as you see here, it tells you like this is the address, this is the curl request, and also the balance. You also see the balance in the account, and we're gonna need this. So how we do this? Well, to simplify things, we're just gonna use effect, and you're gonna say, oh, this balance and my funds. I said like my funds and set my funds, and we're gonna use state home. I'm tired. I've been talking a lot. I don't think I ever talked so much since the morning. And okay, I'm just gonna do the minimum work as possible. Use effect. Gonna be also using them. Yeah. So this one I'm gonna write it. So use effect is a sync that goes, there you go, and we know this one is gonna be like that. And what do we do here? We have to const base URL, and basically what I did, I just concatenated. So I have the base URL where I'm actually going. Why doesn't like? Because it's not async. Something else. Yeah, because it's like this, the right way. Okay. So the account. Actually, what I end up it's just copying everything. I'm not gonna type. So account, it's using access. Oh my god, I need to add access. Forgot about that. Yep. Yarn add access. All right, and yeah, import. So what else is here? Actually, I think this one is going to type. So where am I? URL. Because wait. Axios folio. There you go. So now close. We can. The way I found out what's inside is either you go and nonce and balance and then string account. Well, actually, this is all I need. I don't need to stringify the account, and all I need is actually balance from the account. The reason that I know the data, I just looked at the logs. So data, and I have this effect, use state, set my funds, and then balance. Right. pasted my funds, and that's the balance. So this one, it's the balance from here that I am adding it to my funds, and we have the address. And now this, you know what, actually keep missing the update. Well, yeah, but now it doesn't work. It's okay, let it complain. And we're gonna say div I'm just gonna put the value there. Okay, balance is not defined. My funds, because of that. My funds. There you go. And we got the funds. Woohoo! That took some time. Guys, I hope you liked it. Give it a like. And if you want me to continue, I will, if with enough motivation. What I'm planning to do next is basically like figuring out how to send transactions first from one account to another, and then of course later on how to call the smart contract. I hope you liked it, and see you next time.